What's up guys, Emin from Teamslapaho, and this is a deck profile of 6 Samurais. I'm essentially basically net decking Sean Covert's build from YCS, what YCS was that? Charlotte, YCS Charlotte, except I have 3 different cards, and I will explain them each. Like, I took out the 3 upstarts in his deck for a Morphing Jar, 6 Samurai Yaichi, and Spirit of the Six. But I'll explain why I have those later. But for now, I'll just go over what I'm running and what quantities. So I'm running 1 Morphing Jar, a Yaichi, Spirit of the Six Samurai, Anishi, Shien's Chancellor, Hand of the Six Samurai, 2 Grandmasters, 3 Kizons, 3 Six Samurai Kagekis, and 3 Kagemusha. Now for my magic lineup, I have 3 Shian Smoke Signals, 3 Six Sam Uniteds, Trunade, Gateway, Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, Reinforcement of the Army, and Dark Hole, and 2 MSTs.
Oh my god, so different!
For my traps, I got Solemn Judgment, 2 Solemn Warnings, 2 Musakani Magatama, Mirror Force.
What is it common?
Royal Oppression.
Come
on! And 3 double-edged sword techniques. Shut up.
It's first ed. First ed common.
That matters.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, so now I'm gonna explain why I'm running the Morphing Jar. Let's see, Morphing Jar. I've tuned this against like I like setting this against like Sabers, Gravekeepers, or like if I accidentally misplay, which I do a lot. So like I just set the Morphing Jar, get a fresh hand, and proceed to come back from there. It's mainly for comeback potential. Yaichi, very good against Gravekeepers. I played a tournament yesterday, in which in top 4 I summoned this, and he did everything he could to get this off the field. He Solemn Warninged it, and then I Solemn Judgmented, and then he Solemn Judgmented. So like he basically paid a lot of life points, half his life points minus another 2,000 to get rid of a Yaichi. Spirit of the Six Samurai, once again against Gravekeepers, like equip it to like Kizon or Kageki, and you get the additional draw card. Anishi, not too fond of him right now because of Gravekeepers, like which is my bad matchup essentially. He's really good at, like to get over like big monsters, just pop and then proceed to just swarm from there. Hand of the Six Samurai, obvious main deck. Get through the same thing as Anishi, except you won't get Veilered if you tribute himself, which I do a lot. Grandmaster is pretty staple. People like to run 1, but I like 2, because like I increase the monster count 1. 2, you have a better chance of drawing Grandmaster, and Grandmaster is really broken when you combine it with Spirit of the Six Samurai. 3 Kizon, pretty staple. It's Grandmaster without the Grandmaster effect of not having 1, so you can just swarm. Kagekis and Kagemushas pretty much combine themselves together. You can make the big guy Shien with these 2 cards. Pretty simple. Shian Smoke Signal, thin out the deck, search for Kageki, Kagemusha, or Yaichi, Spirit, or Hand. 3 Six Sam United to combo it with Gateway of the 6 and just draw cards after you're done with all your comboing. Giant Trunade gets rid of scary back rows. If they have like warning set, you can just Trunade that warning and then proceed to just swarm from there. Gateway of the 6, this is staple. You search out any of your Sams when it has 4 counters, or you gain attack to get over big monsters. Book of Moon, stop their combos. Like once you have your field set up, you can like stop. Let's say they summon Dandy with Debris, you can just book the Debris so you don't get Black Rosed, or like yeah, you can just. Book is a very good staple. Monster Reborn, once again, swarm potential, and good top deck if you're running out of outs. Reinforcement of the Army, same thing as Smoke Signal, except you can search out Kizon too. Dark Hole, Just clear the field. To MST, this is important in SAMs to get rid of back row as well, to swarm, because the whole point of this deck is to swarm. So, let's go on to traps. Solemn Judgment. Pretty staple. Solemn Warnings, staple in this deck. You don't want to get Caiused, you don't want to get Black Rose, you don't want to get anything like that. And if that fails for the Black Rose, you have Musakani Magatama, 2 of these. It stops a destruction effect, stops Mirror Force, stops anything essentially that destroys. It stops warning too. Mirror Force, blow up all their monsters. It's pretty staple. Royal Oppression, I love this main deck. I really do, because you can just set up all your field and then just set this, and they try and swarm, like in mirror matches too. They try and swarm, you just flip the Royal Oppression and they're stuck.
That card fucked me up.
Exactly. 3 double-edged sword technique. People don't like 3, but I personally like 3 because you're gonna have a lot of 6 samurais in the graveyard, and this is very good to top deck when you're pretty much stuck in a situation. So yeah, that's the main deck. Let's move on to the extra deck. I have Chimeratech Fortress Dragon. This isn't in the extra deck. This is actually a Decisive Armor. I don't have what it's Ally of Justice Decisive Armor. It's a level 10 synchro. It's good against Light Swarms. It's a 10-star. You can make it really easy. You can do Kizan, Kagemusha, something like that. Scrap Archfiend, good in mirror matches because they're good against anyone that sides Puppet Plants. You can do Grandmaster Kagemusha sink into this. It's a fiend, so the Puppet Plant's dead. Magical Android, same concept. If you think they have a Puppet Plant in hand, this is a Psychic. They can't take it. And if you're low on life points, gain. Catastor, blow stuff up. Pretty staple, in my opinion. Scrap Dragon. This puts in work. I was playing against Burn deck, like Burn Stall deck yesterday in a tournament, and he had level limit on the field, and every single, I managed to synchro for Scrap Dragon, and I just kept blowing up things on his field that were stalling, like Messenger of Peace, level limit, Area B. Yeah, this is a really good card, staple. Brionac, staple. You can make it really easy off Kagemusha and Kizan. Black Rose Dragon, if you're really low on, if they have the field advantage, just blow up their field and you can possibly come back. Colossal Fighter, very good in the mirror match too, because everything's warrior in the deck and you can just keep attacking, do big damage. Stardust prevents destruction effects, protects your samurais. Mistworm, I pretty much like using this to go for game, because you don't want to have, let's say they have Spy and 2-set. Those are kind of good cards. If you just attack with this and end, they can just set the Spy over again, and then they just attack into it, blow it up.
When Trishula comes
out? Yeah, that's gonna be a Trishula.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be a Trishula.
Okay,
so, yeah, Guy Knight, level 6. He beats over Stardust. I kind of don't like this in the mirror match or I don't like this game 2 or 3. I never bring it out game 2 or 3 because of Puppet Plant essentially, or Kinetic Soldier. Barkion, very, very, very good card. Stops traps. A lot of berries. Too many berries. This card saved my ass in YCS a lot. Exactly. This card saves my ass. And 2 Xians.
What are you doing in West Hollywood?
Exactly. 2 Xians. Staple in the Samurai deck. Negate a spell or trap. You can do a lot with it. Now I'll go over the side deck. My side deck's a bit different from a lot of others because it's mainly tuned to my weaknesses and my bad matchups. So we got 2 Kinetic Soldiers inside, 2 Dust Tornadoes against anti-meta, Bottomless against anti-meta Gravekeepers, whatever, Deep Prisons, 2 Noblemans against Keepers, Plants, Pulling the Rugs, 1 Puppet Plant, 1 Crow, and 1 Chain Disappearance. So that's my deck profile for 6 hands, and make sure to rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of our videos.
Chicken.